And I remember we were accompanied, tulipelekwa kwa Jaramogi na chairman wetu wakati huo, Mheshimiwa TJ Kajwang, who is here. Pia tulikuwa with our Secretary General, Governor Uchira yako, who is here today. Na wakati huo Moi alikuwa amekataa kurejista chama chetu cha wanafunzi cha SONU. Na Jaramogi tulipoenda kumuona akatusukuma mpaka hiyo chama yetu ikakuwa registered. I remember one time TJ Kajwang and myself went to see the then Attorney General, Amos Wako, who was here today. And Amos Wako told me, young man, I understand your position, but my hands are tied. And he could not do anything about it. So Amos Wako, I don't know whether he's still around. He was trying to convince us, just accept to be expelled. Mkubali tu mfukuzwe katika university. Wakati tulifukuzwa kutoka university, Jaramogi Oginga Odinga akapiga simu, akatafuta mtu anaitwa Gerard Otieno Kajwang na akamuamulisha aende mpaka at 6 p.m. And that's how I managed to finish my university, courtesy of Jaramogi Oginga Odinga. Kabisa. Later, when Jaramogi died, I remember we went to Bondo. We went to Bondo to bury Jaramogi Oginga Odinga. And I remember James Orengo almost took over the funeral ceremony with his famous quote of Mark Antony. 1 year later, during the first Teroburu, when we went to Kangoka Jaramogi, and Moi said that there is not going to be live music. Nakumbuka ilikuwa saa 1 jioni. DC wakati huo alikuwa anaitwa Kirito wa Mai, akatupa tear gas usiku. Nakumbuka tukipitia pahali kuna cactus huko Kangoka Jaramogi, tukiwa na Oburu in a very small hole. So therefore, I come here today to celebrate a legend and to celebrate a part of Kenyan history that shall never be taken away. The challenge we have as we honor Jaramogi today is to be that generation that can make a difference. I believe deep down in my heart that we can relive and relaunch the nationalist credentials that Jaramogi and others lived. It may not be from a monolithic thinking as it was when Jaramogi and Kenyatta teamed up. It may not be from the same political party, but we can have an agreement on things that we can never have a dispute about. We can agree on a set of ideals that brings Kenya together. May God rest Jaramogi Oginga Odinga in eternal peace. Asante sana.
Asante sana, Waziri Moses Kuria. Can we have order in the house, please? Tafadhali. Asante sana. Asanteni sana. Now we are going to have presentations from abroad from 4 scholars in Great Britain and the US who have studied Kenya very well in politics and economics and who knew Jaramogi as many of us do. So I'm going to request them to take 5 minutes each. I hope the electronics is ready for me to call Professor David Thrupp of George Washington University. He will be followed by Professor John Lonsdale of Cambridge University. And then our brother John Kamau, who is a well-known journalist in Kenya, but currently is doing his postgraduate studies in Toronto, writes very good articles in the papers, well researched and from archives and so on. and finally from Professor Robert Mason of West Virginia